all designed to help you get through certain modes in your machine in case you want to go from recording, you may want to go to MIDI. You may want to go to, let me save this data now. It's really great. Now here, in our control section, we have, first of all, our timing correction key. This key is really cool. Now when it's lit, this key activates the timing correction that is set at the particular note value in that particular sequence. Here we have our master tempo. Now, when this is lit, all sequences will play at the one master tempo. When it's not lit, each sequence will play at its own tempo that it's already been set to. If you made a sequence, let's say sequence 1 is 90 BPMs and sequence 2 is 92 BPMs, they'll play at their own tempo. But when master's on, it'll play at the one tempo set at master. Sequence undo. Let's say, for example, you made a sequence and you played a part in and you don't like the part you did. You press the undo sequence button. Next, below the undo sequence button, we have our tap tempo button. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get the tempo of what you want to get for that particular track. I want to make it faster. You tap the tempo in and it'll show on our display, and that'll be the tempo you want to use. Now, we also have here in this section, we've got our window key. Now, this activates a window on a particular page. Let's say if you're on a page and you go to a different field, well, you can hit this window, it'll open up more parameters within that particular page. Now, next, we have our shift key. Now this key is used in conjunction with other keys, to get to a sort of shortcut. We can shift and move around. After that we have our cursor keys. This allows us to move the cursor up and down, or side to side, left to right. Next we have our block cursor. Now, if the current displayed page is divided into blocks, you can use these keys to switch from any block you want to switch to. Next we have our step key, right here. That's a step event key. Now these keys are used sort of move back and forth within a sequence, in units or in steps, of a particular song. By holding down the go-to key and pressing one of these keys, you can move an event that's immediately before or after the next current event. So you press the go-to, then move the next event, or the next event, over 2 events. An event would be like a snare drum or a hi-hat, or maybe even a sample in one section, maybe to move the step over to the next section. Now, the go-to key, this key is used to move the current location to a specific locate point, or to access that locate window, where you can register a locate point. It's really cool. You can get to that one point you want to get in the sequence. When you press this down, you can locate that point and move it either here or move it with your bar keys. Now our bar keys, these keys are used to move backwards and forth within the sequence in units of, let's say, 1 measure. By holding the go-to key down, you can move to that specific measure. Next we have our record key. Press that key down. See it light up there? We're ready to record. And when you hold this key down and press record, you're going to record over whatever you recorded already. Or when you start to record, you can start to record by pressing that key down and press our play button. Play start X. And we're ready to go. Press stop, we're ready to go there too. Next we have our overdub key. This key is really important because once you record something, you want to overdub. Let's say you record a bass line or a drum part. You want to add more stuff to it. You want to record over that. You press your overdub, press your play start, and we're ready to go. And we're overdubbing what we already have. Now our stop key. I can stop anything. I can go record, play. I want to stop. It's pretty obvious. Next is our play key. We got our sequence. It's going. We press our play key to play. Also have our play and our play start. We can play from where we are or play from the beginning.